Before anyone goes, obviously the chairman's going to sum up and make a few closing remarks, but could we please have the feedback forms? Could you, no matter how rough, with comments and whatever, please leave them on the desk as you go or whatever. But we need your feedback. Just one final point from me on the question previously raised about statistics. We are toying with the idea of trying to accumulate visitor footfall statistics in order to strengthen our arguments for more money or the sustaining of present levels of funding from the MOD. We're not quite sure how to do it yet, but really without producing figures, there's not much of an argument to be had with the bean counters, I'm afraid. So Philip, the end of the day.
Well, I'm very grateful about several things today. The thing I'm most grateful about is when I started speaking this morning and my phone went off in my pocket and a voice said, "There's somebody at your door," as my household security spotted the postman coming up the drive. I'm glad you didn't hear that, because I think it would be not a good start to the day. Right. I've got a note here asking you to fill in the forms, but as Allan said it, I heard the click, 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 click of the things being opened. We've invested a huge amount of money in small pencils, so please use them. For me, this has been such a stimulating day, not only because of the quality of the speakers up here, and also because of the quality of the penetrating questions, which are really important, but also because of the networking. And it is great for me to have met a lot of old friends in here, but to meet a lot of new people and expand my knowledge of the AMOT area. But also, I've learnt so much about what it is that is troubling you, things that many of them are such old problems. How do we get kit? How do we get up-to-date photographs? All those things which have been going on forever, and we must resolve them. And I will introduce them to the Deputy Chief of the General Staff on the 24th of October, when I am one of the speakers at his main Army Heritage annual meeting. The trouble is, of course, that with the churn of staff officers, as you all know, in any appointment, it's very difficult to pin down somebody who says, "Oh yeah, I'll take that on," and next time you go to the meeting a year later, they've gone somewhere else. But we have to get a policy in place, and it's got to be a recognized policy, and it's got to be a funded policy. Otherwise, we will make no headway. So I'll take that on. And finally, I was in a museum in France in the summer, can't keep away from them, and on a board, it described what this museum was all about. And it had a sentence that I thought I'd leave with you. And it said, "And to the fundamental duty of museums, which is transmission to the next generations." I don't think that matters whether they're new soldiers or small people. That's what we should do, hand it on to the next generations. Thank you all for coming. Been a really good day.